Yeah, bud.
She's a cooking.
Now we just need to simmer it.
Nice. Joe's making a quesadilla. What's in there?
Just pepper jack cheese.
Nice. Good strategy. Cook it right on top.
It's the whole, or what is it, Asian idea? Cook the rice, and on top of that, on some of their cook kits, like the military cook kit in Japan, there's like a, I believe it was square, and then there's an opening where the steam can get up through the lid and heat what's on top of it too.
Oh.
So it's like you're doing two things at once. So
nice.
It's cool.
So dinner is ready. Joe has successfully completed the spaghetti.
Not as much as there was supposed to be, but
yep, it's all right. It's great. And the garlic bread should be nice and toasty by now.
hopefully. Take a look.
Yeah. It's just tinfoil, isn't it?
Yep.
It was a trick.
Layers of tinfoil.
We just rolled up some tinfoil to look like bread. Ooh. Nice. Campfire roasted garlic bread. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yep.
That's a work of art, my friend.
Thanks.
Something else I added.
It looks really good.
I found these at Walmart. They are chocolate-filled chocolate marshmallows. There's 2 for each of us. We'll roast those. I'm going to give everyone diabetes. So, anyway, time to eat. Woohoo! Well, dinner's over. Ran into a few complications. Jake has a migraine and he's not feeling well at all. He wasn't able to even finish his dinner. And Joe's kind of not feeling his best either. Bearing in mind they've been up here longer than I have, and also they're not used to this altitude either. Joe's always been really sensitive to the altitude, and it's possible that Jake's migraine is because of the altitude. So I'm feeling fine. I kind of feel bad. I'm feeling pretty healthy and normal, and these guys are kind of struggling, but it was a good dinner. It was really good. I didn't film too much of it because of these guys aren't feeling that great, and I just kind of didn't want to make a big thing out of it, but it was really good. The spaghetti was awesome. The garlic bread was awesome. The ice cream sandwiches were pretty good. So my buddy Kent came through again. I actually ate one of them, and it was very sweet, and the texture is kind of like styrofoam, but it's actually really good. It's crunchy. And I took another one and I put it in. I had some Mexican hot chocolate, and I put it in that and let it dissolve, and it really sweetened it up, and there were little bits of cookie floating in it. So it was really good. It turned out really well. We haven't roasted marshmallows. It's not quite that time. Jake's still struggling with his headache. I gave him some Excedrin. I happen to have some with me, so hopefully it helps. And now we're just kind of cleaning up. The fire's still going. Hopefully things improve over the next little bit for these guys. I really feel bad that they don't feel well, but anyway, I think the next plan is just to hang out by the fire, talk, whatever. depending on how things go. So as you can see, the sun has gone down behind the mountain and dusk is upon us. It's about 8:30 p.m. It has cooled off. I got my puffer on. This is a brand new coat, by the way. I'll put up here on the screen who it's by. Not an expensive puffer coat, but it's doing a great job. I feel really comfortable. My old green one had feathers coming out of it like crazy, and it was just time for another coat. This has a collar on it that covers my neck pretty well, so it's kind of nice to have that. No hood. I don't need a hood. I've got a beanie, so it's not cold enough for a beanie. It's just, you know, cold enough to put a coat on. So anyway, that's where things are, and that's what's been happening. So I'll come back in a little while. So they've already got a bear line in the tree. We're gonna string up the bear bags. This one's mine, that's Joe's. I whittled some sticks for the marshmallows right here. Nice and pointy. And the marshmallows are right here. So we'll be roasting those soon. And if we don't eat all the marshmallows, which seems unthinkable to me, because if you don't want any, Jake's still not feeling great. If you don't want any, I'll gladly step up and help him out, be a true friend, and eat his marshmallows. Not a metaphor. All right. So, if they were regular marshmallows, I was just telling Joe, if they were regular marshmallows, I'd probably, and we didn't eat them all, I'd probably burn them. I'm telling you, man. I tried them at home, not roasted, and they were amazing. So roasted, probably 10 times better. Yeah, I'll probably hike all this extra calorie stuff off anyway. Yeah. I probably already have, but anyway, that's the plan. Very smoky.
You're right in the middle. Dang it. Probably a good idea.
What's that? Yeah. All right. Show you where the.
What about that hole?
Yeah.
I'd like to say this more down through, just to know.
Yeah.
What? Why? Who? What? There's just more stuff.
Very muddy. Here's their bear line.
I know between the three of us.
See the rope. It's nice not to be the person throwing the rock over the freaking branch.
Remember Naomi?
Oh my gosh. I don't know how many attempts that was, but it was insane.
I mean, rocks were flying, we were running.
You were laughing. You were genuinely
So
like
hard.
belly laughing.
So hard.
It was pretty bad. I'm glad you guys already hung one. I wasn't up for it.
It usually makes me throw it over.
Oh, really?
Makes you, right.
You forced him.
Motivating. He's like, okay, let's set up, let's get this done, you know.
Yeah. Up it goes.
Yeah, there's a reason it was around that tree, though. It's all good.
Have to be a pretty tall black bear.
You like to do it over, yeah. Joe couldn't even reach it yesterday, so.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we figured. It'd have to be a pretty tall black bear.
Right.
Maybe they'd stand on each other's shoulders.
Yeah.
I hear black bears can really jump.
Yogi and Boo Boo.
Right.
Hey, Boo Boo. That looks like a picnic basket. But Yogi, they're asleep right over there.
Watch out for the hole that dog was digging.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, there was a dog, 2 people with a dog sitting over here today, and their dog was digging a hole.
Oh.
They didn't seem to give a shit that their dog was running around digging.
Tearing up the forest. I don't let my dog dig anywhere because then he'll go in my yard and do it.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's a pretty good hole. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's down there.
Probably.
Rolling ankle.
Absolutely. Irresponsible city people.
Yep. Up here just day tripping.
They're tripping, man.
Isn't that beautiful at night?
Wet spot's getting worse with the ride.
That's what she said.
That was a good one.
This is so fun. So relaxing. Good company, good food. Good times. It's nice. It's pretty warm next to the fire, but as soon as you step away, you can really feel the...
It's true.
I mean, it's not freezing, but it's quite a temperature drop. We were talking earlier about things we forgot. I already told you what I forgot. Jake did not forget anything.
Nope.
In fact, he overpacked. He was complaining about the size and weight of his pack. So he has more than enough.
Yep.
But Joe, he forgot something kind of important. Yeah, those are his thermals under those shorts, and those are zip-off pants. Where are your pant legs, Joe?
They're waiting at home all alone for me. All lonely.
Yep.
I could have used them this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, so we always have this moment in the video where we discuss what we forgot. So is that all you forgot? That's not too bad.
Forget something else. There was something else. I forgot my extra socks in the car.
Yeah.
Like you guys got that for me.
That's right. Pretty cool. Okay, so Joe has decided he's not going to have a marshmallow. But I am dying to try a couple, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah, please do.
It's 10 p.m. and
Red-Eye Joe.
Joe, your whole like top of your head is a red light. It's pretty cool. It looks, you've got like an aura.
It's my inner glory.
Anyway,
my inner righteousness.
It's red though.
Well,
evil.
I burn with fiery flame.
That's right. So I'm going to do my best to film this with a flashlight. I'm going to. This is kind of clumsy and awkward actually, but we'll do our best. Take one out.
Pass it around.
And I'll try to light it up here. So anyway, here's the marshmallow, sort of. I don't Can you see that? You know what a marshmallow looks like. Let's just go ahead and put it on the stick. Oh yeah, that works. Standing behind the camera. There you go. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Joe's my lighting guy right now. And we're just gonna roast it. Get it nice and toasty. I don't know how these will roast. They've got that chocolate in the middle that may turn to liquid and kind of ooze out. I have no idea. But I don't burn my marshmallows. I take my time roasting them.
Me too.
I like them to be just right. Nice and fat.
Fat and juicy.
So I'll come back in a minute when it's nice and roasted and we'll do the taste test.
Okay, I'll light you up.
All right, there it is. big old fat chocolate marshmallow with the gooey center. See if I can get it to focus on the marshmallow and not my face. Anyway, want some? Of course you do. Here goes.
Is that the first one you had? Have had it all? Or just, okay.
No.
You've had some.
I ate them unroasted at home.
Okay.
They're even better roasted. They're amazing.
Mama. I believe it.
Jake was too sick. Joe's opting out. They have no idea what they're missing.
I have an idea.
But that's probably a good thing. Because if you knew what you're missing, you would want one.
I'm sure. And then I wouldn't sleep.
That's true. It'd probably upset your stomach like it's going to.
It would just give me a buzz.
Do to me.
Sugary buzz.
Oh yeah. So I want to show you guys something before we turn in for the night. The marshmallows were epic, by the way. I ate 3 of them and threw the other ones in the fire because I didn't want to attract animals. This is my new headlamp that I spotlighted, so to speak. I spotlighted in my Antelope Island trip a few videos back. Joe actually sent this to me as a birthday gift. And it's a 1200 lumen headlamp. So if you hold down the button, it cycles through different settings, you can see there. But if you click it twice, that is 1200 lumens. Let's see, did it work? Yeah, that worked, right? And you can see, if I can get this to focus. Come on, don't do this. It won't focus. Anyway, those trees are across the river and pretty good distance from us. And I can see over there just fine everywhere I look. I wish this would focus. Seriously. Why won't it focus? Will it focus down here? For some reason it's not focusing. Okay. So let's try this again. There's 1200 lumens. I can see everything. It's fantastic. Clear across the river. It's amazing. So if I double click again, it takes it down to the basic settings, low, medium, and I guess high. And then double click to 1200 lumens. That's incredible. It's so bright. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you before we turned in for the night.
It was a couple-hour show, I think.
Yeah.
And then he went on to do Survivor Man. He said him and his wife always wanted to do that, and so they did.
A whole year?
Yeah, a year.
Well, guys, it is obviously bedtime. Joe's settled in. Jake, yeah, I think he just passed out. We checked on him on our way back to settle in for bed, and I think he's sound asleep, which is good. And I don't know if my screen is showing. the same thing. I don't know if the video is showing the same thing in the screen. There's a ripply thing going on in my screen because of the light I'm using. I'm using the bug zapper lantern. I don't have any mosquito problems right now. I'm going to be using it throughout the year as my lantern inside my shelter, whether it's a tent or a hammock. I did a whole video on that a while back. You can look it up if you want. It's a lantern slash bug zapper. So let's see there. It has the eerie blue glow of death for mosquitoes. Anyway, I do get stray bugs in my tent or wherever I am quite frequently, and I think this will help a lot. But mostly I like the lantern quality of it. It lights me up nicely. I just hope this ripply effect I'm seeing on my screen isn't translating onto video. So I'm all tucked in. I'm gonna sleep in the puffer. Joe said it's colder tonight already than it was all night last night. So it's gonna be a cool one, especially near the water like this anyway. And here's what it looks like looking down towards my feet. I'm under my Airy 30 as an overquilt. I do have a hand warmer here. It's a super warmer. It lasts 18 hours. And I'll tear into that if it gets too cold, but I don't think it will get too cold. I'm already plenty warm and comfortable. The underquilt is doing a great job. I don't feel any cold air under me. I'm all zipped up, bug net in place. One thing I love about this hammock is that it does have a built-in bug net. This is my son's hammock, but he doesn't sleep well in hammocks, so he said to go ahead and use it. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now. It's been a fun day. It's been a lot of hiking and a lot of conversation, a little bit of exploring, but mostly just being up here with good friends. And I'm hoping by morning everyone is feeling better. It is now 11:15 p.m. Joe and I hung out by the fire and just talked until about 11. And there's a comfort in coming up here with friends. If you watch my videos, you know most of the time I come up here solo, all by my little lonesome, and it can get pretty freaky at night sometimes, I'll admit. So it's comforting to have a couple of guys close by that, you know, something weird happens in the night, we're in it together. Nothing weird has ever happened to me at night up here, by the way. I just don't sleep especially well in the mountains. I don't think anybody really does. Not like at home in their bed with their four walls around them. So there's a vulnerability to it. Anyway, have a good night, and I will see you in the morning. I appreciate you being here. Welcome new subscribers. And thanks for those of you who've been with me for a while and have stuck around. And I will see you bright and early in the morning. Good night.